Hi and welcome to the North Carolina Math 1 end of course test. This is the test number 1 and question number 1. The gas tank in a car holds a total of 16 gallons of gas. So first question here we have 16. The car travels 75 miles on 4 gallons. So which means you will have 75 miles for 4 gallons. For 4 gallons. And stop it here. Let's think about this. So if the car holds 16 gallons, and if you drive 75 miles in 4 gallons, you use 4 gallons for 75 miles. This will show us that you will drive, if you drive 150 miles, you will be using 8 gallons. And the same thing, if you multiply this by 2, to get the 16 gallons, as 8 gallons here and 16 gallons, which means if you multiply, in order for you to use 16 gallons, you must drive double of the 150, which is 300 miles. If the gas tank is full and at the beginning of the trip, which graph represents the rate of change in the amount of gas in that. Basically, you need to find which graph out of those 4 graphs will satisfy this condition here. Let's read the first graph. The y-axis in this case is the gas in tank in gallons and the distance in miles. So let's read that. This point here, the first point on this graph is 0 and 16, which means if you drive 0 distance, the gas on the tank will be 16 gallons. That's great. Let's get another point. When you drive 120 gallons, when you drive 120 miles, the gas tank will be 0. But we just said it here. If you drive 300 miles, the gas tank will be 16 gallons. Not like in order for you to use all 16 gallons, you must drive 300 miles. In this case, 120 miles, you get 0 gallons. So it seems like this one is incorrect. Let's try the second one. 16 gallons and 0 miles. Great. But when you drive 300 miles, you will have 0 gallons. This one seems right. Let's look another point. Look at another point. I see here, this point here is 150 and 8, 150 and 8, which means that if you drive 150 miles, you will be using 8 gallons. You will be using 8 gallons. That's great. This is exactly what it is. Choice C and choice, let's try choice C and choice D. It says here 120 miles. If you start this, if you drive 120 miles, you will have 0 gallons, and then it does not make any sense. This one here, if you have 0 gallons in a tank, you will, so that means you drove 0 miles, which does not make any sense. You must have gas in a tank in order for you to drive. And so the solution of this question is B. Work well.